Hello and Christ. Hello and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. And for this one it is Drelbs, a name that just rolls off the tongue. So this was released in 1984. Released by Synapse, or at least it was in the UK, presumably the rest of Europe as well. And this game is just plain weird. Now this is one I hadn't played until pretty recently. It will surprise no one who watches this crap, regularly, that this was another one that got mentioned by Mainmeister in the video that we did. And although I'd seen the game before, I'd never bothered actually playing it. So let's get a game underway and see what it's all about. Now the game is just plain fucking weird. So I'm this weird looking thing that's jiggling around the screen, and you need to avoid the sort of like brown grumpy face looking thing, and also this weird thing that keeps moving around the edge of the screen there. And you need to fill up these squares, or as many of them as you can, until you cannot form any more. And then you have to enter one of the squares when a specific thing shows up in it, and it will take you to like the Drelb rescue area, where a Drelb is the thing that you are playing as. Fuck it. If I could get that heart, it will freeze that annoying brown thing that's chasing me around. Except I fucking walk straight past it. Now this rather weird music in the background, you can hear it is starting to speed up as you fill up more on the screen. The music does get quicker. And occasionally, as you may have also spotted, while you are... Right, frozen that other cunt. Unfortunately, he had stopped in an area where I couldn't get to him. Right, yeah, that is a Gorga light above me. You can enter the square when he shows up, but you lose a life if you do so. Now I need to wait for a square with a load of trapped Drelbs to show up. You just saw it at the bottom there. When it does, you can walk in there. You free a load of trapped Drelbs. If you manage to free them, you go on to the next level. I've managed to do it once. The trouble is the squares change so quickly. There we go. So here we are now trying to free the trapped Drelbs. If you can free all of them, then yeah, you go on to the next level. And I find the next level really tough. I'm determined to actually do this because, like I say, I've only ever done it once and it's fucking difficult. The thing is, you only get one stab at it. If you lose a life, that's it. You have to start the screen again. Fuck me, that was close. I'm trying to lure him over here so I can get to these last one. There we go. Pretty close again. So you get a big old bonus for freeing all of those, and we move on to level 2, where there's now 2 of those things chasing us around. I have never got off this level, but then I've only ever reached it. So I managed to trap one inside a square, which means that you get a pretty good bonus, and he fucks off for a while. Unfortunately, not for very long. I don't know what that blue thing is. Didn't seem to do anything when I picked it up. It did a bit of a pisser. Yeah, that weird music that plays in the background, you can hear it's getting faster. So yeah, we're getting nearer the end, and I wasn't watching. But this is where the game now starts getting fucking difficult. Oh, you cunt. Oh, fucking hell. Right, that's frozen both of them. Fuck me, it didn't last long though. So that thing that's moving around the edge of the screen, you can see it's firing shots, and all of these like weird door things that I keep you know, moving, it will deflect the shots that it fires, so it makes avoiding that thing relatively easy. I say relatively, I mean it's not simple. The game looks like it would be a bit of a fucking breeze. It looks, you know, pretty straightforward, but it is anything but. This game is pretty fucking difficult. Oh, you cunt. Alright, that one back. I've fucked up a bit here. I've got it so that yeah, everything's all now. You fuck. Yeah, everyone's all now gathered around this one area in the bottom. I should have left the channel open so that I could get to it, because I've now got to try and get past these two fuckers like that. Now they're not going around. Right, I think that is as many squares as I can do. Yeah, it's now starting to fill up with the Gorgolites. Now, can I actually get into a Drelbs rescue area? Yes! Yeah. I was just going to say, I suppose there's 2 of these fuckers as well. Okay, I ain't getting off this level, am I? Ah, you fuck! That's my last life. The game does rather rub it in a bit when you lose your last life there. Okay. Another game. Let's get the review underway. Graphically, yeah, the game's no great shakes, but then, you know, it is still pretty early in the 64's life. Although 84 was obviously, you know, the breakthrough moment I keep banging on about when Impossible Mission came along. So they're certainly functional, but that's all. Then again, a game like this, it doesn't really, you know, sort of like demand, you know, fantastic visuals. So it kind of gets away with it. Audio, this weird sort of sound effect that plays throughout that speeds up as you get further in the game. Yeah, I wouldn't say I think it's good, but I mean it suits the game because it's, yeah, it's weird, and everything about the game is rather weird. So yeah, visually it does work, and same with audibly, the weird sound that is constantly playing throughout. Oh, you cunt. Yeah, it suits it. I don't know how I got away with that. Alright, can I seal that cunt in? Yeah, there we go. The trouble is I've now sealed myself in. Yeah, that wasn't very good going. Right, so that square will open up below me, but yeah, it means he can get to me as well. Oh, wasn't fucking looking. Now that, okay, I was going to say that open area was the only area where I could make another square. Now where he's hanging around in the bottom, that's the only place left where I can actually fill in part of the screen again. But yeah, didn't do particularly well there. Let's try again. Didn't really mean to do that, but okay. It's, yeah, I know it's that permanently open area. I like to be able to actually fill the whole screen in, but yeah, clearly I can't do that now. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, the way the squares were, the filled squares were positioned there, that thing nearly just came along and completely finished me off. You know, I've left a lot of empty spaces that can't be filled. So anyway, covered graphics and covered audio, because and yeah, they both work well. They're a little on the weird side, but so is everything else about the game. And the gameplay, I think the game plays really fucking well actually. It's basically a puzzle game, but it's been given a sort of arcade game disguise. And because I know there are a lot of people, and I say this because I used to be one of them, when they hear the term puzzle game, it's sort of, you know, not interested. And so they wouldn't have really bothered with this one too much. I think they would have missed out if that was the case. I mean, I certainly missed out. So yeah, it's a sort of hybrid between, I don't know if you can really say it's like a Pac-Man type game, and something like, I'm tempted to say Boulder Dash. So something about the game does remind me of Boulder Dash. I can't really say why, because it's not like the two games play similarly. Oh, get over here, you cunt. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I'm really pushing my luck here a bit. Oh, I can't. Get out of the fucking way. Oh, I can't. There's only 2 left. And this thing's fucking guarding it religiously. There we go. So yeah, I think the gameplay is fucking good actually. I am quite a fan of the game. I wish I'd paid attention to it sooner than I actually did, because it's certainly better than it looks. It looks like it's going to be pretty meh, but it's not. Gameplay, the game design just works. It is an enjoyable game, and if you are one of those people who is resistant to puzzle games, this will have you playing a puzzle game, but it's almost like you don't realise it. Level 2 is fucking difficult. I try to think what level 3 is like. Yeah, I was completely surrounded there. Oh, bollocks. I've got no easy way through, I've got to get around. Okay. Job. Now I've got to just, actually start filling squares in and stop all this poncing about. Get that one done. Oh, what the fuck was that? So how would I rate it? I rate it quite highly actually. It's enjoyable little game. It's well put together. Oh, fucked. Graphically simple, but the graphics they work. So you can't say the graphics are shit. Likewise with the audio, it's no, Rob Hubbard, but they suit the game right. Well, they suit the game to a T. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this is not what I was wanting to be doing with this level. As you can perhaps tell from the long silences, the game is quite absorbing. Okay, alright. Yeah, I've made a real mess of this level. Don't tell me that's it. Yeah, that's all the squares I can fill. I really fucking butchered that one. Let's hope that I can get to a Drelb escape square pretty quickly. If the area fills up with those Gorga lights, the yellow like evil face things, then the level resets. So yeah, you do have a sort of time limit to get through the level once you have filled it up as much as it can be, which in the case of this guy was not very much. Oh, you cunt. So now I'm back here. Oh, just got there in time. Oh, what the fuck was that? There you go, so levels reset, it got so full. And yet, well, in fact, got too full. I couldn't, I couldn't get to any the Drelb squares, so that's handy. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, that looks like a bit of a visual glitch there. And that is saying, yeah, I could get out. So, oh, fuck it. Yeah, I could do without the visual problem there, but oh well. This is my last go anyway, so. Oh, completely bollocks that. I was trying to get him stuck in there. Well, he's now stopped. There we go. Ah, looks like I got him trapped. Well, that's handy. So now I can, well, I can't finish the level at my leisure, but especially as he's now got a way out. Oh. Okay. Alright, there we go. So the squares will now all be filling up. Right, let's see if we can get off this level this time. So, I mean, I think the game is fucking great. I am quite a fan. It's one of those where you look at it and you think, no, there's nothing here. Then you start playing it and you'll see that there is a lot more in the game than you first thought. It's fucking great. It's, you know, as simple as that. It is certainly fucking challenging, I'll tell you that much. It is not easy. It may look it, because the game looks basic, it has you thinking, this is going to be fucking easy. Yeah, it is not easy at all, not even close. Oh, you got 4 more. 2 more. He's fucking hanging around. There we go. So it's the big old bonus. And on to level 2. Oh, you cunt. Well, filling in squares at a fair rate. The trouble is they then empty again because a gorgolite appears. There's been an awful lot of silence in this video, but it's because I'm constantly trying to concentrate on actually getting somewhere in this thing, which is what it does. It definitely has that one more go sort of aspect to it. You think, right, that's it, I've had enough, and then you think, no, okay, I'll have one more go, and it just keeps on going like that. There's only one more square I can get, except it's now turned into about 4 more squares. Right, is that? No, it's still not filled. Oh, I nearly fucking had it filled up then. And now it's gonna, yeah, gaps are gonna open up all over the fucking place. Oh, bollocks, I've sealed myself in. Right, now this bottom corner here. This game is determined to make sure I can't actually get off this level. Okay, I thought that was it. I think this is my last life. But I'm constantly trying to get to, this bottom corner here, so the chances of me actually getting off this level are slim at best. Now I have filled in that corner, but now this bit's opened up again. And now I've got, well, there'll be 2 corners opening up here. Oh, you cunt. There we go. So it is Drelbs then. Let's see. It is a lot more difficult than it looks. It's a lot more playable than it looks, and it's a lot more enjoyable than it looks. It is a decent game. I am quite the fan. I rate that 8 out of 10, and I would definitely recommend giving it a go. So there we go, Drelbs for Commodore 64. That brings this review to an end, and we'll see you on the next one.